Afternoon. So this week I've got this A4 T Quattro being brought in by a lad from town in Newcastle area, and it's been brought in because he wants us to have a clean up under the rear wheel arches, and there's a little bit of welding to do in here. So I'm going to get the wheels off. He's just had them refurbished, so I'm going to be super duper extra careful and cover them up when they're in the workshop so they don't get dirty. And get the arch liners out, give it a scrub off, see what it's like in the back of there. And there's a bit of welding to do in here. I remember that there's a bracket or something needs done. Like there's a bit rotten off, so I'll repair that. I'll check over, and as you can see, it's got nice exhaust, nice stainless exhaust on it. That's lovely and clean. But yeah, you can see it's Quattro. You don't get many of these on Quattro anymore, especially not the 180s. I know my mate Jack, he might be converting his to a 180 Quattro. He's got a black one. So I've got the wheels off the Quattro A4, and it stopped for a minute because I get in contact with the customer, because it's slightly more than we anticipated, as always. These cars always are. Not Audis, just cars that I'm always working on. They're always a pain in the ass. There's always something else to go wrong, let's say that. So it was originally just in for cleaning the arch liners off. There's this bracket to weld in here. Clean inside the arches off and underseal it, and till I found this part here. I've just put that hole in there as I was tapping it with my finger like that. This is rotten, thin, as you can tell, very tired. So got in contact with them and just got the go ahead to do it. Bumper will have to come off, and also I'll have to check inside the boot, see what's around in there. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'll show you the other side while I'm on. It's a nice clean car. Lovely. Does that count as a cinematic shot? Should do. So I've got this bit. This is what we're expecting. Just like this. This can clean off, we'll be fine. Gonna pull the shock suit, get it all nice and clean, and then underseal the arches so she's hunky dory. But yeah, that side's a worry, and I'm just gonna get that done. So I'm gonna do a cinematic shot. Wait. Oh, cinematic. Duke said I had to do more cinematic shots. There you go. Crack on. Good morning. So I'm back in working on the Audi. I've already started just to get an idea of what it's going to be going like. So I've done this with I've got to put it here. A nylon strip wheel on the die grinder. These are lovely. They do a good job of cleaning it off without digging holes. They're lovely. I've got the needle gun for doing knocking the loose off here where it's a bit thicker, and it does a good job of that. You can see the big bits of scaly that's there. It knocks that off lovely. So I'm going to use a needle gun on the heavy bits, and I'll pull the shock hood so I can get into this bit. And then, yeah, any bits that need re-seam seal, I'll re-seam seal it. And this bit, I've started cleaning it off. Get my lamp turned around. Start cleaning it off where I need to go to. You can see there, so I'm going to be getting that in. 2 seconds. But yep, I've got this bit. Start cleaning it out. Gonna get it sort of cleaned off, see what else there is. There's a bit of back here to do, and then I'm going to get this chopped out and done. But yeah, it's nice and clean for the age of it, like. So yeah, crack on, get this cleaned off, chopped up, welded up, and done. So I'm wedged in the boot of this Audi at the minute. I've got a tailgate up behind us against some rubber padding, foam padding, so I can get in to pull the interior trims out. Okay, I'm putting it again. And pull these interior trims out because that's the sub. That's some sounding and insulation, and it's doing there, which is the problem for being rotten. So I need to get this out enough so I can pull that out and pull the insulation out. So when I weld it up, chop it in, and weld it up, it doesn't set fire to everything. Yeah, so lots to do. Let's crack on. So I've got the inside pulled out. There's no in there now. Nice and clean. The cut-off tool disappeared a few weeks ago, and we can't find it anywhere. It's gone. Disappeared. We've emptied the toolboxes, we've emptied the shelves, we've tidied up. It's just gone. No idea where. So new, I'm using the ply grinder with a cut off tool like wheel on, it works. I'm just going to cut this bit out. I'm going to do it in sections so I'll get it nice. And then, actually I might do it in one piece. I'll have a look and think. But I'm going to get this bit cut out the rocky bit. You can see there, it's knackered. And knackered, I don't know, can you see? Look at that. It's rotten. I'll get this cleaned out and new bit welded in. Hopefully that's done by the end of the day. So it's just about bedtime. Like. I've just got the this bit cut out. This is the rotten bit. It looks a lot worse from one side than the other. But I'm gonna get that bit made up. I think I might make it in one piece and just bash the lines in as best I can. It's never gonna be perfect. I don't have that kind of time, kit and money. But it's gonna be closest, damn it, I think. Oh, as close as I can get it anyway. And yeah, I'm going to clean that bit up because it's kind of strong. I needle gun that off. It's kind of strong. I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to what do you call it? Q-rust. I don't really rate it, but if it does something, it's better than nothing. But as you can see there, I'm pressing pretty damn hard there, like, and it's kind of strong. So that's getting left, and plus it means I don't have to worry about disturbing this lot. Yeah, hunky dory. So I've got this bit sort of mocked up for the minute. It's obviously not right, but it's just a test fitting it. It's just going to fit in there nice. That's lovely. It's obviously still a bit too big. I always cut to the waist side, obviously, so you don't. We've all done that before, where you make something that doesn't fit. It's too small, so I've just got that about in the right shape. So I'm just going to start trimming it off until it fits in lovely, and get the hot glue gun out and glue it in. So I've got me patch made up. My new piece made up. I don't like calling them patches because. So I've got it all cleaned up and ready to glue up. But that's gonna go in there. Lovely. It's all painted both front and back with zinc weld through primer. And then once I get it on, I'm just gonna lap weld it instead of butt weld it because, to be honest, I think it'll make a nicer job and it'll be stronger than trying to butt it up. And then I'm going to. Once I get that done, I'll clean it off and seam seal it inside and out. And then I can get back on to welding this corner up and cleaning it up and getting them underneath the arches all clean, seam sealed and under sealed and nice and tidy, and hopefully to last a lot longer. So, morning. I got the bit welded in last night. Right there. She's welded in. I've lost my lamp. It's somewhere. I can't find it. I thought I put it in charge, but I can't find it. Clean it off this morning. Get it seam sealed, or painted up, seam sealed inside and out. The scabby bits, but the rest of the arches. Oh, hold on, I got that bit welded up still. That won't take long. But I'll get that bit welded up, and then I'll start cleaning up the arches and get the prep for under seal. So that side's been buzzed off, and I'm now on making this piece. It is very straightforward. Just made that piece go in there. I'll go in there. I've cleaned the edge off, and then once I get that in there, welded on, cleaned off, I'm going to put there's a under tray covery bit guns in there, and I'm going to mark out where the hole is and drill a hole in. So I'm just on with this. Dad's already been in this side. He's cleaned it all off, needle gunned it and cleaned it with a little nylon wheel. As you can see, it's lovely and clean already. Pulled the shock out, get better access and clean it on the strut top. So this side's just about ready to put some rusty stuff on, and I'll seam seal on the seams again. I'll do that when I'm on with the other side as well. And I'm going to put some rusty stuff on, possibly some weld through zinc primer, because the zinc, I like to use that. It's got good anti-corrosive properties. And then we'll get it under sealed with the wayside stuff, which is really good. It's a black waxy wax type under seal, which just does a really nice job, and it also dries hard and touchable, not like wax oil where you used to touch it and your hands are always sticky. This goes on lovely and looks lovely. I don't think I've got anything done with it, but you'll see what I mean when it's on. As you probably, well, as you've just seen through the time lapse, I've got this side all buzzed up, cleaned off, all the scabby bits done. I've got the shock out, shocks out, cleaned up, everything's all buzzed off and cleaned up. The camera's picking up the light, it is showing it better than I can see it myself. Just good. Cleaned off, tidied up. That's I'm gonna clean that off a little bit more and put some Q-rust on, Q-rust go on, and then some zinc blow-through primer, because it's zinc. It's zinc rich, so it helps stop corrosion attacking it as badly. Well, once it's in, it's always in, but you can slow it down as best you can, which is what we'll try to do. Yeah, I'm gonna get that done. I'll mask up from here doing, so it doesn't get the exhaust dirty, because the exhaust is lovely and clean. Well, it was until I covered it in dust. And the springs and stuff, so I'm not painting them. So I'll clean it all off and put the Q rust on. You can see it turns whatever is rusty black. I don't know what it really does, if it does anything. I'm skeptical, but as a customer once said to us, and we were talking about it, he said if it does something, it's better than nothing. So that's kind of hard logic to argue with. It seems seal the repairs, and then I'm going to put the wheel through on, cut a wheel through on, let that go off overnight, and I'll mask up in there, and we'll underseal it with the wayside. Wayside stuff, put a couple of coats that on, and that is a really nice product, very nice product. I know a lot of people like to use stuff like U-Pol Raptor now, like a stone ship and stuff, but it's grand, but we've never been that impressed with it. And I don't think it has the anti-corrosive properties that, and the repelling properties of the wax. Yeah, you might need to renew the wax or whatever, but we usually find put the wax on and then wax on and wax off. Ooh. Yeah, so Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. You put the wax on, this stuff, it is a really good product. Very highly rated. And then yeah, it might wear on the high impact areas, but you put more on and it repels water and seeps into corners. But also we've got I like to mix up a spray bottle, like a pump up spray bottle, with like 50-50 wax, clear wax oil and WD-40, and it sprays on and it runs and creeps in all the nooks and crannies. That's what I like to do, instead of just clagging wax all over the top of rusty scabby shite like most people do. That's what the problem with wax oil is, I think. It's good when it's used properly. So I'm going to crack on, get the seam sealed and paint it up silver. Well, it's time for putting the underseal on. Pardon me. As you can see, it's all cleaned off and it's had a couple coats of well through high zinc primer. And now it's time, it's obviously masked up as well, so the springs and the calipers, exhaust, stuff like that won't get covered in the underseal. Time to get this the waxy underseal on now. Get that in and then put a couple of coats of this on, and then I'll let it dry and put the shocks back in and our trainers back in, and then it's ready to go. That's the first coat on. It's wayside adhesives Master Guard. This stuff I'm using, it is lovely. It goes on lovely. You can't really see because it's black and I can't find the lamp again. I've moved it. That's the first coat on. It's on the inside as well. So it's a bit spidery, is it? No, it's not. It's good. But yeah, around the other side, and I'll see if I can film the other side a little bit. So yeah, you can see here, silver. It looks nice silver, but it hasn't got the protection that you want. So I'm just going to show you here. Nope, tangled up. Lovely, man. I'm not going to do that because I've got to stick my head in there. But yeah, I'm going to go in around the inside, get that sealed up. But yeah, time to get this under sealed, let it go off for an hour or two, put another coat on, and then let it go off for an hour or two, and I'll throw the chocks in and we're hunky dory. So that's it done. Gotta get it's all, you can see, because I can touch it, it's nice. It's got a nice finish to it. It's all done, dusted. You can see a bit where I welded up. I just got to put the arch lines back in, clean up the edge from the overspray, and click it back together, and then click the inside back together, and we're all done and dusted. So it's a good, satisfying job when you get jobs like this. So I enjoy it. Anyway, she's all done and it's back on the floor. Interior's back together in the boot. Time, oh, give him a shout, hunky dory. Time, give him a back. Yeah, that's it for this video. I think, yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions or any other stuff to ask, whatever, just give us a shout in the comments, like, subscribe. Again, comment, tell us what you want to see. But yeah, I enjoy making this kind of stuff, so yeah, until next time.